Okay, this is page 4, and we're going to answer question 5. So, question 5 says, why did Roger think Mrs. Orville was Miss Awful? Do you agree or disagree with him? Okay, so here we go. Children belong in classrooms, she declared, spectacles sweeping over the rows. Can someone suggest why? There was total silence, punctured by a deranged giggle, quickly suppressed. Very well, I will tell you. Plants and children are living organisms. Both will grow with proper care. Repeat, proper. Not indulgent fawning or giving in to whims, scrupulosity. With another tug at the jacket, she strode, ruler straight, to the desk in the front of the room. I am Miss Orville. Orville, she replied. You are to use my name in replying to all questions. In the back of the room, Jimmy Moore whispered frantically to Roger. What did she say her name was? Miss Orville rapped her desk. Attention, please, no muttering in the back. She cleared her voice and resumed. Prior to my retirement, I taught boys and girls for 46 years, she warned. I am beyond tricky, so I advise you to try none. You are to be in my charge until the return of Miss Wilson, however long that may be. She clasped her hands in front of her and trained her full scrutiny on the rows. Since I have no knowledge of your individual abilities, perhaps a look at the weekend homework will shed some light. Miss Wilson left me a copy of the assignment. You have all completed it, I trust. Take out your notebooks, please. At once, I say. Roger's head spun dizzily around. He gaped at the monstrous tweed figure in dismay. Book bags were being clicked open, notebooks drawn out. What was he to do? He had gone to his room after the outing in the park yesterday. But, alas, it had not been to complete his assignment. He watches, horrified, as the tweed figure proceeded among the aisles and inspected notebooks. What had he said her name was? Awful? Was that it? Miss Awful? Biting his lip, he listened to her scathing comments. You call this chicken scrawl penmanship? Rip! A page was torn out and thrust at its owner. Redo it at once. It assaults the intelligence. Then, moving on, what is this maze of ill-spelled words? Not a composition, I trust. Ill-spelled words. He was in it for sure. The tweed figure was heading down his aisle. She was 3 desks away, no escaping it. Roger opened his book bag. It slid from his grasp and then, with a crash, fell to the floor. Books, pencil case spilled out, baseball cards, the water pistol, the police whistle, the spool of string. Ah! Crowded Miss Awful instantly at his desk, scooping up the offending objects. We have come to play, have we? And she fixed her witch's gaze on him. Long before the week's end, it was apparent to Virginia Clark that something was drastically wrong with her son's behavior. The go-lucky youngster had disappeared as if down a well. Another creature had replaced him, nervous, harried, continuously glancing over his shoulder in the manner of one being followed. Mrs. Clark's first inkling of change occurred that same Monday. She had been chatting with the other mothers who congregated outside St. Jeffrey's at 3 every afternoon to pick up their offspring. A casual assembly, the mothers were as relaxed and informal as the school itself, lounging against the picket fence, exchanging small talk and anecdotes. Okay, so once again, why did Roger think Mrs. Orville was Miss Awful? Do you agree or disagree with him? Answer before you move on, please.